Welcome back to AM Northwest. Tomorrow marks International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Here to share more about this important commemoration, we welcome from the Oregon Jewish Museum and Center for Holocaust Education, Executive Director Rebekah Sobel. Hi, Rebekah.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. So your museum is in the North Park blocks in Northwest Portland. Tell me about the mission of your museum. What are you there for?
We are there to educate the public and to welcome people to come in and learn about the history of the Holocaust and the history of Jews in Oregon.
And tomorrow is a very special day, so do you have some things going on tomorrow?
We do. Actually, the holiday or the commemoration is on Saturday, tomorrow, January 27th. We have a program happening on Sunday afternoon. And it's sold out, so we're excited.
So good.
Yeah, it's a film screening and a talk back called Remember This, and it's about the life of Jan Karski, who was one of the witnesses to some of the atrocities happening during the Holocaust, and how he struggled to report them to anyone really who would listen, but the American government, yeah.
Yes. Now this is such an important the Holocaust is very important to remember, and it seems strange for someone my age to think that there are people who wouldn't even know about the Holocaust, but let's talk about why it's so important for people to remember the Holocaust.
Well, it's really important to remember history so that we don't repeat these events that could happen again, and learning about the details and about the context with which these things occur is really helpful for all of us to be able to have a common conversation.
Right, and you have field trips of kids coming in all the time. What's that experience like? How do the kids react when they learn about this atrocity that happened in my parents' lifetime?
It depends. Most of the time the kids are amazed, very interested to ask more questions. That's one of the most common things that happens. Both the kids and the teachers want to know more after they visit with us.
Right.
We also send staff out to various places in Oregon where it might be difficult for the school to come down to Portland.
Oh, that's nice. Now my daughters are 26 and 30, and they learned about the Holocaust in middle school.
Yep.
Is this something that will continue in Oregon schools?
So Oregon schools have, with Senate Bill 664, passed in 2020, Oregon is one of 23 states that mandates Holocaust education. It varies whether it's actually in middle school or not. Most of the kids that we see are between 6th and 12th grade. Some of those kids are coming for the first time, and there are some schools that come multiple times during that window. But Oregon mandates some kind of Holocaust education for all Oregon schools.
Right, I think that's so important. Now let's talk about your museum.
Sure.
Who is it open to? When can we come visit? Tell me a little bit more.
Sure. So we're open Wednesday to Sunday, 11 to 4, and we're open to the general public. We're free for members, and when we open an exhibit, we're also, no, I'm sorry, some days we're open free on the weekends.
Okay.
So first Sunday of the month, we're free to the public to come in and see what we have.
And then at the Washington Park, there is that Holocaust memorial that is so powerful, and that's out in public, and you can visit that anytime.
Anytime.
Let's go back and circle back around to why is it important? What is the significance of the Holocaust Remembrance Day?
So International Holocaust Remembrance Day is commemorating the liberation of one particular place, the camp Auschwitz-Birkenau, and it was liberated by Soviet troops on January 27th, 1945. So this year commemorates the 79th anniversary of that freedom. And it's a day in 2005 that UNESCO decided to declare that the whole world can commemorate the victims and the survivors of the Holocaust on this particular day.
And when kids come to the museum, have you had conversations with them? Has anybody told you what it's meant to them to learn about this, maybe for the first time?
They say that they didn't know, and that they need to know.
Yes.
That everyone needs to know.
And we need to keep reminding people so it doesn't happen again.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you so much, Rebekah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we're going to have a link to all the information you need about this Remembrance Day tomorrow. You'll find that at KATU.com, and we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Stay right there. Oh, I know.